I am here. Hi. How is everybody doing tonight? Yay, the dino! Happy Friday Eve, everybody. Hopefully you all had a wonderful day. I'm sure you're excited that tomorrow is Friday. It's Friday, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday, Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Yay! It's a Friday. Today's technically my Friday. Hey, look at you. That's exciting. Long weekend for you. Maybe. I heard Friday Eve and was like, it's not Friday. Yeah, Friday Eve meaning the day before Friday. Why you gotta be like that? Anyway, so we're playing 60 Seconds today. I wanted something a little bit chill. For today, even though this game is very chaotic, I wanted something a little bit more chill today, to ease off into the weekend. I have a lot of stuff going on this weekend, so I wanted to do something chill. So we're gonna be doing 60 seconds today, and hopefully you guys will help me figure out what to do in terms of like what to pick and stuff. We'll see how this goes. I did pretty good the last time. I think I got probably like 40 days in, I think. I mean, it was not too bad. I probably could have gone a lot longer, but... But yeah, we're playing 60 Seconds today. Yeah. Ooh. Any day can be a Saturday when you just don't go to work. I just finished working out at the gym and I'm tired, but I'm ready to off these NPCs. Well, hopefully you had fun at the gym. I personally not go to the gym. But I do walk though. I do make sure I go for walks. Walks are good for you. Gotta make sure I walk off all those dino nuggies. Buff Walter? Alright, let's start a new game. Classic or challenge? What is challenge? Well, what do you want to do on this lovely radioactive day? Do you want to just do a classic round, or do you want to do the challenge? The challenge round. The challenge. We are gamers. Let's see what the challenge round entails. Oh gosh, what is this? Select your next challenge. Rocket science. 4th of July, Ted's Army, Soup Hot, Siberian Wasteland. Well, I don't know what any of this means. Good luck surviving. Thanks, Waleed. Thanks. I saw your comment on Twitter, by the way. I don't remember if I commented on it. Your comment about imagine not having Skiddo's tweets enabled, SMH, or something like that. And I was gonna say something, but I forget if I did. But I saw your comment, and it's much appreciated. Oh god, it's aristocrat. I don't know what any of this means. Okay. Banana jump scare. Banana man. Let's go with Soup Hot. Oh god. Select items and family members listed below and make sure it is... I have to collect only soup! Only soup! Oh, okay. Alright, so this isn't an actual game. It's just a challenge thing. No. I want to play the game with you guys. I don't want to just do the challenge things. Maybe more towards the end. Let's see. Scavenge, survival, apocalypse. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Jim. It's Jim. Okay. Let's do survival. Health issue. Oh God. Do you see this? It's hard mode, right? But there's two family members left with health issues. No stocked shelter. All fragile equipment. 2 to 3 cans of soup. Hordes of unwanted visitors. Every day there's trouble, and there's 2 to 3 cans of water, like bottles of water. Eh, what the heck, we'll give it a shot. Let's see what happens. I don't know if Timmy's here or not, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. Oh, Timmy and Ted are dead. So we're starting off with Dolores and whatever her name is. Mary Ann or something. Day 1. At least the 2 of us made it. If only we had a smaller house and less slippery floors. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We'll have to ration it strictly. Time to ration supplies. I don't remember what her name is. Anyway, I don't want to give you anything. No, I don't want... No. Y'all don't need anything. It's very difficult to prepare for unforeseen consequences when you don't see them coming. Well, they are unforeseen by definition, so that does make a lot of sense. We can't say we're prepared for what happened. ... I want cake! I want cake! Dolores looks so unamused. Fond memories are one thing, but we really need to be ready for harsh reality that awaits us. It's impressive how well Mary Jane, that's what her name is. Mary Ann, Mary Jane, Mary Kate and Ashley, you know, they're all the same. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would be written. Well, they're fine, so they're not eating. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe, unless you don't mind getting sick. We could send Dolores out for an expedition. Wasteland is no match for Mary Jane. Or we could just skip it. What do you guys think? Should we send out Dolores or Mary Jane, or should we just skip it for now since we just started? What do you think we should do? This is where I'd put my Timmy. If I had one! Send Dolores? Okay. Start preparing for the expedition for tomorrow. That sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and we were greeted by 2 men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the sources of the sound. One of them was holding 2 rocks and hitting them together each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they were looking for some unique antique cup, but they'd got lost and they would be most grateful if we let them check our map, provided we had one. Does anybody know what reference that's from? Does anybody know what that is a reference to? Because I certainly do. And I think it's an amazing reference. And I think I had it the last time I played this game too. If anybody knows, you are the real MVP. If you don't, then... oh, I guess. Read it again, I couldn't hear. Okay. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and we were greeted by two men, dressing like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding two rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup, but they got lost and they'd be most grateful if we could let them check our map, provided we had one. Does anybody know what this reference is? Because I do. Okay, moving on. It's a great reference. It's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Because they hold, I think it's technically, I believe it's coconuts. I think they actually hold coconuts together, and then they just go, and they gallop. It's hilarious. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. It's one of my favorite movies. It's hilarious. Alright, continuing on. We're sending out Dolores to the wasteland. We couldn't contain our laughter and our guests we couldn't contain our laughter and our guests took offense. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled like forest fruits. How rude. Ah, it's so good. It's so funny. The all I remember from the movies was "'Tis but the scratch," the dude running far in your general direction, and the rabbit. Do you remember the holy thy holy hand grenade though? Thy holy hand grenade. The number of the counting shall be 3. Oh, so good. Oh, let's get out. Hello, welcome to the stream. We're playing 60 seconds. Yes. I don't think I've actually watched the movie. I've only saw clips. You need to watch it! It's so good. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Water is all Dolores wants. Okay, so they both want drinks. So give them water. Dolores is going outside now. Now the question is what do we give her to take outside with her? We have an axe, a playing cards, flashlight, a suitcase which we can put stuff in, and that's it. Okay, so we can give her an axe, playing cards, flashlight, or a suitcase. Cards. Okay. I don't know what she's gonna do with the playing cards out in the in the wasteland, but maybe she'll gamble her way into getting some soup. She'll meet the people at the soup store and they'll be so impressed by her magic tricks that she gets 4 cans of soup. With that 3rd arm she's gonna grow. Yeah! Alright, you know what? Let's gamble. Alright, let's send her out with the playing cards and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Alright, she's gone. Now it's only Mary Jane here. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound with her equipment. Playing cards. Alright. Time to ration supplies. Well, she doesn't want anything, so... A group of doctors knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies that would be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt they were the real deal for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? I don't know, guys. What should we do? Should we help the doctors or nah? I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. Because, like, we could help them, but what if they're not and they try to steal our food? One person says yes. Silverwind says maybe. Alright, let's help them. Why not? Let's see what happens. That was our last thing of water, I just noticed. That probably wasn't smart. A bottle of relatively clean water is the closest we will ever get to hydrogen peroxide. The guests were grateful anyway. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Well, they don't have any water left, so... I mean, they have like half a bottle. It's hard being down here, living here. We need to make the best of it, or else we might find ourselves in even more trouble. Dolores isn't back yet! Oh, there it is! Oh boy. Hi, I've arrived. Hi, Haru! Welcome to the stream! We're playing 60 seconds, as you can tell by the title. It's easy to feel a bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring some cheerfulness into our lives. Hi, female heart. Not today, Ira. The game music is loud? Okay. I had a feeling that was going to be an issue. Okay. I had a feeling the game sound was gonna be an issue. What we would give to be able to enjoy the sunshine again. We can't say there's a lot of light underground. We don't expect it to get any brighter down here. I want cake! I want cake! Cake! Dolores is back! Hey! Oh, she brought water! MVP! 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 And she brought a gas mask and the Boy Scout book! Yes! All with the playing cards! Woohoo! Dolores, you the real MVP, girl! Woo! Let's go! Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. We're glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. Our expedition went directly to visit the primary school. Not for education, of course. Oh, no. Not for... Oh, wait, there it is. We were desperate for supplies, and the school was our best chance of getting them. The biology class had an aquarium. The fish had died since no one fed them, but the aquarium water could still be drinkable. There was enough for a few bottles. Nice! The PE teacher was a World War II veteran. He kept some of his war trophies and memorabilia in his office at school. This included grenades, a bazooka, and a fully functional gas mask. The geography classroom was very poorly equipped. The only useful item we could find was a map of our town. Still better than nothing. Oh my god! During our expedition, we stumbled into a weird bar. We could have sworn it wasn't there before. Inside, we were greeted by an old man sitting at one of the tables, sipping dirty water. He invited us to a friendly game of poker, promising a reward if we win. Well, we beat the old guy and got a scout handbook as a prize. We said our goodbyes and walked out of the bar. We hope to find the place again someday. Those cards we took outside with us, well, they're staying outside. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Dolores is really tired. Wow! So, we did pretty good out in the wasteland with Dolores this time around. She got us a bunch of stuff. Yay! Dolores carrying. Oh yeah. I didn't know it. It was all a bet. Why didn't we take the grenades though, or the rocket launcher? You know, that's a really good point. I don't understand why that wasn't taken. Maybe there wasn't any ammo for it. But the grenades, though! The grenades could have helped if somebody comes to our door and being like, hey, yo, open up! You know, like, that could have saved us from getting some kind of hate or whatever. Dolores, you've earned yourself some soup. It looks like the area is still irradiated. Going into the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. What should we do? Should we send Mary Jane? Or should we wait? Maybe the old grenades are too hard to handle, so it was more of let's not ruin our town days. Is that true? That's so true. Good point. So, I see no to sending out Mary Jane. Anybody disagree? If there's no disagreements, then I will continue on. That's quite an aggressive emoji. It kind of looks like her too, and how her face is. Who is sending the 100%? Thank you for the 100%. I don't know who's sending that, but thanks. All right, we're gonna. And face droopy eyes. Good job. All right. Let's send Mary Jane. All right, let's send Mary Jane and see what happens. Ah, Pepe point. Pepe point. Pepe point. Pepe point. Oh, guys, another thing. We woke up to a dripping sound today and noticed that there was something leaking from the pipes. That green liquid looked innocent enough, even after it ate it through the table, and the chair, and the floor. Patching up that pipe is probably a good idea. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Should we patch up the pipe or should we leave it? We can pipe it. We can repair the pipe with the suitcase, the gas mask, the book, or we could just leave it. None of those really fix a pipe. No, but, I mean, like, you can, like, put the gas mask on top of the pipe. You can break the suitcase apart and put the leather on the pipe, or you can just stuff paper into the pipe. I mean, I feel like it makes more sense to use the suitcase because it's not something that we probably would bring with us to the wasteland. So, I'm thinking maybe using the suitcase would be the best bet to patch it up. If it's going through the chair or floor, I don't think any of those will help. You know, that's probably a good point, but it doesn't hurt to try anyway. Suitcase is the least useful from those items. Agreed! Okay, we'll use the suitcase. See what happens. Alright. Let's see what happens. We grabbed our old suitcase and shoved it under the pipe. Seems like all the liquid that was supposed to leak out did so during the night. On the bright side, we don't have to worry about the smell making us sick anymore. The downside, our suitcase completely ruined. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Dolores eats more than Mary Jane has. Okay, we'll just give them both some soup. Alright, well, it seems like the suitcase solved the issue, so that's a good start. Some of us are keener to go outside than others. Either way, it's time to choose the most able and reasonable person for the quest to gather more supplies. What to take outside? Alright, Mary Jane. Should she take nothing? An axe, gas mask, map, book, or flashlight? I think the map should probably stay here. I don't think bringing the map is a good idea. I don't know about bringing the map, just because if somebody were to call and be like, hey, yo, what's your location? Or if somebody came to the house and been like, hey, we can get you out, and if we don't have a map, we can't leave. Well, I mean, nobody can call. We don't have a radio, so. I don't know. What do you guys think? Map? Axe? Flashlight? Book? Gas mask? Or should she just take her cold, hard fists? Gas mask, flashlight. Gas mask might make sense. Because it is a wasteland. Flashlight also does make sense if it's dark out. Let's do the gas mask. We'll do that. We'll do the gas mask. Are you my mummy? Goodbye, Mary Jane. Just you and me now, cranky Dolores. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon with the equipment of the gas mask. Dolores would really love to eat something. There has to be some water left. Dolores! For the love of God, woman! We've discussed everything we could and no one's willing to chat anymore. How can they chat? Nobody's here. The silence is really disturbing. We should do something before we start talking to ourselves instead. She's the only one here. Who else is she talking to? Talk to Bob Ross. Have him tell you about the trees. The voice is inside her head. Yeah, I know. Look at the frowny face. There's nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors in their shelter. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. It's been a while. We don't know much about what's happening on the surface. If we only had a chance to tune in to some emergency radio broadcasts and learn a thing or two. No, because we don't have a radio. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue of what's going on might not necessarily kill us. Dolores has rested. Nice. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this horrible situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we, never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them. No, because we don't have a radio. Okay. If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Well, I mean, considering she's drinking our entire stock. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we can take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. Fair enough. She's back! Oh, she brought checkers! She came back! Woohoo! Still, it's better to be safe down here than be dead up there. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning from the shelter, from the surface. We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more careful next time. Oh gosh, we were followed by strangers! We spotted an untouched store with many products inside, even food different than tomato soup. A real treat in these post-apocalyptic times. When we were about to reach it, a terrible noise made us stop in our tracks. Something heavy fell straight from the sky, crashing into the store and destroying it completely. After dust settled, we realized what we were looking at. A spaceship! Just like in Timmy's comics. Could it be saucer men from Mars? Then why does it bear American flag on the side and the logo of something called Astro Citizen? Could it be infiltration? Crafty little alien boogers. Under a bunch of metal space junk, we found a tired old teddy bear and some supplies. The bear looked disappointed. We ended up turning him around. We could not handle his judgmental button eyes. But we got 2 cans of soup! Someone stuffed a bunch of items through a big sock. Not sure how the sock made it through the crash, but somehow succeeded in protecting the supplies inside. Hey, we got a radio! Yay! Guys, we got a radio! Woo! We were tempted to take a bunch of jewelry that was rolling around the debris. Oh. Why did my chat disconnect? That's weird. We were tempted to take a bunch of jewelry that was rolling around the debris. But what would we do with it? Instead, we adopted some things that survived it thanks to being stuck in an empty space helmet. We got checkers and 2 bottles of water. Our gas mask was damaged during the expedition. Mary Jane is hungry, she's tired, and Dolores is doing quite well. Or she just can't find anything to complain about today. You know what, Mary Jane? You earned yourself a can of soup. You earned yourself a can of soup. Uh-oh. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured there was the phone booth across the street, so someone go answer it. What do you guys think? Now we have a radio now. Full, so true. Is my stream having connection issues? Am I having connection issues or something? I'm not seeing any. Chat died for a minute. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. I think it's just YouTube that's dying. Yeah, I think so too. I expect it to die probably like, I expect it to die around 8 o'clock. YouTube, please stop being dumb. Okay. I don't even think it's my stream or anything. Like, I don't think I'm even lagging. I think the chat's just being dumb. All right, so everybody consensus that we're not going outside. All right, we're ignoring it. Also, hi Dino Dad, welcome to the stream. Nobody needs to be banned right now. It's all just regulars. No, the stream is fine. The problem is the chat server. Yeah, it seems that way. It's kind of unfortunate that this is happening, but whatever. I wasn't saying you guys were dumb. I was saying that the YouTube's chat is being stupid. Don't turn it around on me. Alright? I don't want to hear it. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. You earned yourself a can of soup, my friend. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Guys, what should we do? Should we send Dolores out again, or should we wait? The state of the wasteland remains unknown to us. Maybe we should risk it and go out. After all, you only live once. Famous words to live by. You only live once. Send it. Is that what we're doing? We're sending Dolores? Famous words to die to. Yeah! Alright, we'll send Dolores. She's probably not gonna come back, but we're gonna send Dolores. Wait, you're saying no? Wait. Ah! Should we not send Dolores? I don't know. What should we do? I mean, if we send her, she's probably not coming back. I mean... we got one yes and one no. Ugh. Well, the thing here is that, like... we could send her, see what happens. She could bring back some more food for us. But the thing is that she also may not come back. I heard she's a furry. Well then. I mean, if she's a furry, I don't know. I mean, we might have to take our chances and kick her out and hope she brings back stuff. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I want to see what happens. Maybe she'll bring back more stuff for us. We stumbled upon the remains of a bandit shantytown. Someone or something tore it down. Incidentally, amidst the rubble we found a cat, licking its paws nonchalantly, surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs. As we made our way back to the shelter, the cat followed. We can now hear its paws impatiently scratching our hatch. Should we let it inside? I don't know about that. I don't think so. I don't know. That does not seem like a good idea. But everybody's saying yes, so... emergency rations? No! Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, we'll let the cat in, but if we get a disease... Alright, well, we'll see what happens. You've lost your cat privileges. Ooh! Oh, look! I got an achievement! Look, we have a kitty friend! Sharikov, that's quite the name. Who names their... how do you even say that? Checkers. Soup. Worn out gas mask. Portable radio. Axe. Map. Okay. We opened the hatch, the cat jumped in and marched around the whole shelter, sniffing all of us, every wall, corner, every soup can, every piece of furniture. Finally, it picked a quiet place, sat down and let out a deep sigh before taking a 12-hour nap. Its collar has Sharikoff etched into it. What kind of name is that? Mary Jane is quite hungry. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Dolores could really love something to eat. Dolores has to drink sometimes. Alright, well. Alright, Dolores is going out into the wasteland. What should she bring with her? Should she bring her bare fists? An axe? The checkers? A map? Book? Radio? Flashlight? What do you guys think? Axe? I don't know about the axe. I kind of want to keep it in case, no, she cannot bring the cat. I'm partial to the axe myself. Okay. 2 axes and a book. I think the book should stay here. Just in case we need to kill something. Because there is always kind of... I don't know, because there's always kind of like irradiated things coming out of the walls and whatever. Whether it be bugs or something. So, I feel like... I don't know. I think the axe might help kill something better than the book. You don't want something to happen to the weed woman. What if she goes empty-handed? She's gonna fist fight everything. I mean, I guess that's a good way to brawl. I don't know. I mean, that would be an interesting way to brawl, I guess. Get the fisticuffs! Got them fisticuffs. Alright, final guesses. Or final answers. What do you guys want to see your take? Ow. What do you guys want to see your take? Book. Book. Bok. Bok choy is not an answer, Silverwind. Sorry to disappoint. Okay, fine, book. You can't take bok choy, I apologize. Ramen! Ooh! Imagine taking ramen into the wasteland. That would be something, huh? You'd be set for years. You'd be set for actual years. Oh, the cat moved. Look at those sly eyes. This cat is like very sly. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound with our equipment, the handbook. Mary Jane is hungry. Oh! Oh, okay, we got lore! Alert! There is a gang of firefighters outside, or at least they're dressed like ones. They've been banging on the door, ordering us to surrender all of our supplies. They claim they will drive us out with fire if we don't comply. Guess that the definition of a firefighter has somewhat changed recently. How do we oppose them? We have firefighter impersonators. We have the axe. See? We got the axe now. Good thing we kept the axe. Yes! Good thing we sent the book and didn't send the axe, because that would have been very unfortunate. The game probably would have ended. Uh-oh, don't trust the firefighters. Alright. Are we using the axe? I feel like that's a kind of a no-brainer in this one. We gotta keep them out. A scene from Halloween Kills. What does that sound like? It sounds like The Division. Dino Dad, doesn't this kind of sound like The Division, where like they have like the fire people, they're dressed up as firefighters, and they have like the flames, like they're not raiders, but the I forget what they're called, but you'll know what I'm talking about. They seem. It sounds like those enemies from The Division. Alright, we're gonna ask them a question. I don't know what just happened, but the axe died. Our axe broke! Some axe action was enough to send those cowards running. Better guess they will be back. Vermin like that are never gone long. They crawl out of the shadows when the nights come. Let's keep our axe sharp. I don't recall the firefighter enemies in that game. Did you just say you're going to axe them? We asked them a question. Yeah. Did you just say you're going to... Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Ah! Our sorry excuse for dinner was interrupted by a raspy voice coming from outside saying, "Wanna buy a rock?" We calmed down when we realized the voice belonged to old man Jim! Jim! We found him! We found Jim! Ah! Who used to live in the old town. Well, at least we think he did. We just never quite figured out where he stayed. We should probably answer his question. It's impolite to keep waiting like that. What, should we answer Jim's question? Should we answer him if we want to buy a rock? I feel like it's a must. I mean, who wouldn't want to buy a rock from Jim? I mean, it's Jim after all. Exactly. Exactly. It's Jim! It's Jim! I love that you guys are spamming the heart. That's funny. Oh, Jim also reminded me. Hold on. I was also reminded. We forgot our friend. Okay. Let's continue on. There's a concert outside my window and they're singing Country Roads. Are they actually? Country roads, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. There's an ice cream truck outside blasting techno halls. Thursday night concert. Ooh, fancy. Wait. Maybe they could borrow that from you for a little while. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Take me home, country roads. Why would they want to borrow it? Because it's one of a kind and amazing. Alright, let's answer Jim. What happened? I feel like something was stolen, but I don't know. Oh no, okay. Old man Jim was always lovely and friendly to everyone, so of course we opened the door and fulfilled his request. He winked at us and told us the first rock is for free, which we were happy to hear. A nice rock is a good thing to have, but we don't think we will be able to trade for any of our supplies for it, even if it brings luck like he claimed. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Okay. We got a rock, I guess. Or something, I don't know. If there's anyone who can rescue us... Oh, it's the government again! I don't know. Should we listen? I don't know. Like... I don't know what the answer to this should be, because, like, would the government actually save us? I don't know about that. I'm not 100% sure if they would actually come and save us. So I feel like we should save the radio for something else. But what do you guys think? They would lie and take all your supplies. Probably. Claim it's taxes! They would take your automaton. No! Not allowed. It's my automaton. We're not listening to no government radio. Meow. Meow. If there is one thing we need to do is use a radio on a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts. Yes. Okay, alright, it's kitty time. Sharikoff is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, today we just noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it, and it's not far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's there? The plot thickens! The plot thickens! Maybe we'll get a reward. It's like a reward. You need to stretch your legs anyway. I agree. We'll see what happens. Oh, he's gone! Oh, he's gone! Before we reached the end of our street, we were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat to pick him up, saying they'd been looking for him for a while now. Supposedly, Sharikoff belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get too attached to it the last few days. We lost the cat. He went back to his rightful owner. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Goodbye, kitty. Ah, see? See? This is where the book would have come in handy. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soap. They're in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back, and they're bigger every time we see them. We can't go on like this. It's time to wage war on these spiders! Well, we can't, because we don't have anything. Well, then the firefighters would have just burned your salt shore. That's true. That is true. You know, we're doing pretty good. We're on day 21. Dolores is back! Oh god, she looks ill. Dolores is back! I mean, we're doing pretty good. We're on day 21 and we're doing the hardest level of this. So, I mean, we're doing pretty good so far. Hey, she brought the book! Yeah, she brought the book back! We decided we could get rid of those spiders with our bare hands, feet, and whatever other body parts we could use for lethal anti-spider attacks. No! No! Unfortunately, we've underestimated their chances. They're really fast. All we have achieved is getting tired. Maybe we'll have more luck next time. We're glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. We got our book back! We believe that our expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should have been more cautious next time. We thought the metro station would be a good spot to scavenge for undamaged supplies. It turns out that someone came up with the same idea. There's a group of people living down there. They use bullets as currency. They're no bandits, but they keep to themselves. They told us to have a look around if we wanted to. We wouldn't pass any opportunity to get some more water, so when we found the toilets, we did not hesitate to fill as many bottles as we could with that murky, irradiated liquid. What a treat! We got 2 bottles of water. The metro station traders took a special liking to our clothing. We were always proud of our dress sense, but in our opinion, during the apocalypse, you never say no to a package of fresh ammunition. Also, you probably managed just fine with your undergarments, so we quickly came to an agreement. We don't have a gun, though, so the ammo is kind of really not ideal right now. But maybe we can trade it for something later on. We'll see. There was a small maintenance area next to the ticket booths. We were hoping to find a bit of soap to finally wash ourselves. The only thing we could find was a can of bug spray. You know what? That'll come in handy later. Don't worry. We should get married, but Jane's up to the drink. Dolores is hungry. She's sick and she's tired. Okay, so hungry, thirsty. Alright, well, the answer to that is no. Because neither of them can go. Ah, see? Alright, here we go. We never thought we would live to see a dancing cockroach. We still haven't. But we saw one that was nearly as big as a cat. The good news is they probably scared off any rats in the area. The bad news is they are huge and probably will attack us when they get the chance. What should we do? Should we use the bug spray or should we use the book and whap it to death? Maybe we could whap it to death. Or we could use the bug spray. I mean, I feel like that's what bug spray is for, right? I mean... bug spray as if it's big as the cat. The book probably won't work. I don't know. I mean, that's also a good point too. We could either use the book or the bug spray. And I mean, if the thing is as big as the cat, maybe we should use the bug spray. However, the bug spray can also be used as a weapon if somebody tries to break in. Because we don't have any other weapons currently. Let's go with the book. Because we can save the bug spray and we can use it if somebody tries to attack us. The cat's back! The cat's back! Sharikov came back! We have received the cat again. The cat has returned. Yeah! The cat is back. Hooray! We dodged the bullet this time. That is, if a bullet was a huge, hairy, had 8 legs and glowing head. Hopefully we won't have to deal with them again. To our surprise, we found Sharikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane is tired and Dolores is hungry. Eat. Nobody wants to go out. Stream is laggy for me, but could be my internet. Is it laggy for anybody else? It's just chat. Okay. Chat's being annoying again. Naruhodo. Okay. I don't understand why the chat server's having such an issue, but whatever. Alright, we got more lore. If Sharikov considers our shelter home now, might as well try and get along. We could try and carry it around and pet it on the head. All cats like a good pet, and Sharikov should hopefully be no exception. Otherwise, any attempt to touch the cat could lead to our untimely deaths. Should we try to play with the cat? You guys aren't annoying. It's YouTube servers being annoying. I don't know. I kind of agree with... I don't know if getting attached is a good idea, because if the cat has been out in the wasteland... What if you get sick from petting the cat? You don't want to get sick petting the cat. I know pets, but you don't want to get sick. Alright, we're gonna go with no. The cat's back, and the phone's ringing. Dolores looks like she's gonna die. We gave up on that crazy idea. We had a feeling this could not possibly end well. The cat seems to agree. Hey, see? So that was a good choice. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying it out loud. Dolores has not eaten for a while, and she wants water, and she's sick. She's gonna die, bro. We didn't expect to hear a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb dropped, yet here we are. We can clearly hear a phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should someone go answer it? What do you guys think? Should we go answer it? I see no. No to answering it. I'm on the fence. Yeah, I am too, because like I feel like if we answer it, it could be something important, or if we do answer it, it could also be someone trying to gather information as to where people are and try and steal from them or something. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I kind of want to do it just to see like what's said, but at the same time, I'm not sure. We answer, and angry face. Alright, fine. We'll go and answer it. We'll see what happens. Alright, we answered the phone. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. They started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Dolores is still quite ill. Well, there's nothing I can do to help her. I don't have a kit. Well, nobody can go, so no. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Sharkov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped with a big, meowing fur ball. What is this thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take away the wire, so maybe it's for the best we leave it be. Or should we examine that wire? Should we take the wire away from the cat, or should we leave it be? I feel like we should examine it and see what it is, but I don't know if angering the cat is really a good idea. Because if we anger the cat, it could easily scratch us. I also agree with your hesitation. Yeah, so I'm not sure what to do. I don't know if we should, like, just do it and see what happens, or if we should just play it safe and leave the cat alone. Yes or no? What do you guys think? Give me yes or no answers. We're doing pretty good. We're on day 24, so. Pretty impressive for, doing this on hard mode. Final answer, yes. Okay. Yes, it's a yes. Alright, everybody's saying yes. So we're gonna go yes. We're gonna go yes. Alright. Yes, it is. Alright, let's see what happens. Someone's knocking on the door. We followed the wire outside and found a half-burnt-out truck with 2 surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening in to us in our very own shelter? Their feeble excuse about a roadside picnic didn't convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here. And the car had no wheels! It was a spy wire? Bruh! Ayo! Why are we getting spied on? What? Throw the cat at them. YouTube is causing violence today. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Everything seems to be okay with Dolores. Well, somebody clearly is not okay because they're drawing each other being stabbed, so... The agents who were spying on us are now at the door and want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? Should we hear out the people who are spying on us? Or should we ignore them? This sounds like... You know what this sounds like? Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. If they were gonna do something malicious, they would have when we went up there. Not necessarily. Because they can also steal everything that's in our bunker. They could try and steal everything that we have in our bunker right now. So not necessarily. Just because they didn't do something when we were out there doesn't mean they won't do anything now. It's a possibility that they might. I don't know, I'm on the fence. I don't feel like we should let them because that's kind of like stranger danger. That's serious stranger danger right there, so I'm not 100% sure if we should. Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Well, it's been a week. It's been weeks since we've entertained. Could break out Scrabble, serve those little carrots and celery. Yeah. Put some dip on the table. Have them sit them around. Play some checkers. I feel like this is gonna be the death of me. We're gonna try it. See what happens. Are we gonna die? Okay, we're still alive. They were agents. Real live secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards briefly. They weren't listening in on us. It was the cat they were interested in. They made a request, too, wanting us to aid them with some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promised they would extract us to a government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully they come back soon with more information. Water. See, you should have thrown the cat at them. Oh gosh. Ever since we jumped into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about that other door in the shelter. Should it even be here? Where does it lead? It's high time we check it out. I mean... I'm all for throwing the cat. Why, you don't like Sharkov? Okay, so I feel like we should check out the mystery door and see what happens. What do you guys think? It's probably the only source of entertainment we're gonna have for a while anyway, so might as well try it and see what happens. Worth a shot anyway. See what happens, see what we can find. Hmm? Alright, let's see what happened. We inspected every corner of the room and found nothing. Well, that was a waste of time. Well. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it stays this way. Ah, more stuff! The last time we went on an expedition, we noticed an abandoned tank just sitting there out in the open. It looks damaged, but it may contain useful supplies. Shall we send someone to investigate this said tank? Hmm? I think we should. Yeah, I would send Mary. Dolores is too sick to go look. Alright, let's go see what we can find. I don't see anything new. The tank might have been badly damaged on the outside, but we found a working radio inside and made contact with the military. They're willing to lend us a hand, but we need to have an operational radio ready for the transmission in our shelter. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Dolores has rested. Dolores wants to go on an expedition? She's sick. How are we gonna send her on an expedition? I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't think sending her out is a good idea, so we're gonna wait on that. Bah, she'll be fine. And if not, the cat can have her share of the rations. We received another transmission from the army. They'll be doing a quick sweep of the area and asked all survivors to leave markings at the nearest bus stop to indicate they're around. Their markings are to be made with cards. Are you kidding me? Guess we won't be able to play poker, but if that gets us rescued, then we could probably make that sacrifice. Bruh! Ugh. Well, we're not getting well, we're not getting rescued by the army. We missed our chance to let the military know where we are. It's a good thing we bet. There is a good bet they will get back to us again, but when will that be? Mary Jane is feeling safe. Dolores would love to eat, and she wants water. And she's tired. What happened to our cards? Gee, I don't know. What happened to our cards? Mary Jane used to be cheerful, but lately she's been feeling a bit down. She clearly misses her music lessons. She keeps humming her favorite classical pieces, imitating the sound of a tuba. She said she would die for a chance to play it again, which may very well happen if we let her out of the shelter. If this would help bring a smile to her weary face, maybe we should consider letting her out for a short walk around the house above? What do you guys think? Should we let her go walk around the house? I see a no and a sure. I mean, being happy with the rest of humanity. Wow, savage. I mean, she might be able to find us more supplies. We're running out of soup. So, you know what? I'm gonna let her go. We're gonna see what happens. Oh no, she didn't come back. Uh-oh. The tuba may attract the army. That's fair. The commotion coming from outside can only mean one thing. Bandits. Mary Jane probably walked right into them. We need to face the possibility that she may not be coming back! No! No! Mary Jane got very excited when we agreed to let her look for her tuba. She said that if she can't find the instrument, she'll settle for anything else we can find. Like some sheet music. We sure hope the tuba didn't make it. We're pretty sure we prefer radio static or even the sweet sound of silence. Ah! We killed her! Ugh. Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string, the agents ring with our next top-secret mission that will surely land us in the VIP bunker very soon. They want us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? I don't know. Should Dolores do it? I mean, she's already sick. What is this wee business? Well, it's a team effort. I don't know. What should we do? She's sick. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, that's fair. What is the worst that could happen? They did mention donuts. See? YouTube's got it all figured out. They did mention donuts. They did say we could have donuts. I mean, that is very tempting. You can't say no to donuts. Dolores, go look. Oh god, she got worse! Oh no! What happened to your arm? What happened to you? Oh no. We graciously agreed to fulfill their request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised that they would be back with more information soon. That reckoned mission was risky business. We had to visit neighborhoods that were dicey even for the best of times. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs, all of them armed to the teeth. We barely made it out of there alive, but the agents seemed to appreciate our efforts. Let's hope these missions are actually worth it. Our bucket is just about due for an upgrade, and we're expecting the government shelter to have an excellent bathroom. Maybe even a hot tub. Dolores' sanity is questionable, and she was hurt. But she still wants to go on an expedition. No. Well, when we opened the shelter door today, we saw a letter lying on the ground. It was a cry for help. It was a cry for help from a group of friendly survivors nearby, or at least that's who they claim to be. They're asking for us to bring some supplies over to a set location, and they're giving us their word that we will not regret our generosity. Should we do it? I don't think so. I don't know if we can trust anybody else after that. The trust is kind of worn out at this point. I say no. We need to keep Dolores alive. She's already holding on for dear breath. Look at her. She's already looked like... She already looks like a zombie. Maybe some other day we can reconsider that request, but today's answer is no. It might just be a trap anyway. Dolores is very unpredictable. Sometimes we're a bit afraid of her. Oh no, is she gonna turn into a zombie? A coded note. Oh my god, there's more. A coded note was left on our doorstep. It's all symbols and numbers, some sort of cipher that will need to be cracked before we can read the letter. Dolores seems eager for this challenge. However, it's hard to tell how long it would take her, and it could be proved to be a waste of time. Should she keep herself busy with the cracked letter and try and figure out what the code is? I mean, it might give her something to do to keep her busy. No. It'll make her more insane? What's she gonna do otherwise? Stare at the wall? Or pet the cat? I think the cat left. Oh no, he's not. He's up there. Never mind. Alright, you know what? Accept the challenge. Oh gosh, okay. Dolores instantly sat down with the code and started working on it with a purpose. She looks very focused. Let's hope that Notha is worth staying up all night. Dolores looks very tired already. She's thirsty and tired. She looks rough. That she does. She's not going out into the wasteland. We always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. Fair enough. I think Mary Jane is dead. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for the harsh reality that awaits us. Dolores has no color left on her face. Her injuries need to be fixed ASAP. Oh no. I think this might be the end, you guys. This might be the end. We'll give her her last meal. Yep. Bandits are at the door promising us the worst fate we can imagine if we don't let them in. It's time to make a stand or surrender. Yep. This is the end. We're about to die. This is the end of the game. The end. Well. Oh no, instead of murdering us all and robbing our supplies like we expected them to, the bandits grabbed Dolores and pulled her out of the shelter, kicking and screaming. Dolores will make you pay for this, we're sure of it. Well, she didn't die. She was going to succumb from her injuries anyway, so... We spent 37 days in the shelter. Not bad, considering this was hard mode. I mean, this is the hardest level that there was for survival mode, so I mean, we did pretty good. Alright, well. 37 days! We perished. Survived 37 days, consumed 4.75 bottles of water, consumed 4 soups. We defended the shelter once. We made 1 no decision, 7 yes decisions, 6 out of 7 successful expeditions, and brought home 13 items. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. We did decent. We did good. All things considered. Okay. Note to self, never trust a tuba. Never trust a tuba. Okay. I don't know what each of these does. Oh, there we go. The full atomic experience. Scavenge around your house for supplies and then survive the post-apocalypse in your fallout shelter. Okay. Scavenge supplies from your house and make sure that the fallout shelter is well stocked by the end of your run. No survival included. Oh, this is the approved. Okay. I want a tuba, then I'd follow Skiddo around all day and play the same 3 notes over and over again. I'm sure you would. I have no doubts. Alright, let's do the full experience so you guys can, like, capture this and see what it looks like. For those of you who have not played this game. I need my mouse pad, hold on. Actually, I could probably move my keyboard over. My keyboard isn't... Oh. My computer's hot. It's overheating. Okay. Let's play as Ted. Let's see. I mean, does this part really matter? Like... Okay. Hopefully the siren isn't too loud for you guys. Here we go. Full atomic adventure! Here we go. You ready? He takes up 3 spaces! Off we go! Off to the races! Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go! To the shelter! Okay. Now I need to save the kids. Where's Timmy? Take the map. Where's Timmy? Dolores, get it. Let's go, lady, let's go. Oh, he's in the he's in the room. Ah! Go, 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 go! Woo! Oh boy. That was something. Alright. We saved the whole family. Okay, we saved the whole family. We have soup, we have water, we have gas mask, we have the radio, we have a map. We have playing cards. All of us made it to the shelter in a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We vaguely remember stashing some things in the shelter because there was no room for them upstairs. Turns out being messy can really work in your favor. We got cards, we got ammo, and we got soup. Good thing we grabbed that suitcase. What we found inside will definitely prove useful. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans. We'll sleep on cans. We'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. Cool beans. Wow, we have a lot of soup. That's crazy. We've been busy since we got to the shelter, but there's still so much to be done. Like trimming that shrubbery in our yard. That's definitely something we want to do when we get out of here. A shrubbery? A shrubbery? Man's already got a 5 o'clock shadow. We've only been in here for a day. Our recollection is probably something... Oh, sorry. Relocation. I can't read. Our relocation is probably something we'll be able to discuss after we get out of here. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we are going through, Timmy is being very brave. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. There's not much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. It's time for an expedition. You know what that means. We're sending Timmy to go touch some grass. Bye-bye, Timmy. This is terrible. We can't sleep. We've been having problems with our sleeping ever since we got down here, but now it's worse than ever. If we don't deal with this problem, we won't be able to cope with any other challenges that await us outside these thin shelter doors. I think you'll have bigger problems sometime down the line if you worry about your sleeping right now. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were, and there are other problems that we will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Oh no. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like a great idea. Mary Jane is tired. Timmy wants water. Dolores wants water, and Ted wants water. Okay, they all want water. Here you go. We're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is to choose the right person to go outside. Timmy! Alright, what should Timmy bring with him? We have ammo, gas mask, map, cards, radio, suitcase, or bare hands. What you guys thinking? Suitcase. Interesting choice. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think the suitcase would be a good choice? I don't know. I mean, I feel like Ree's a kid. Probably the gas mask would make more sense. Yeah. Since it's only day 3, I agree. Okay. We'll try the gas mask. Goodbye, Timmy. See you on the flip side. Be gone, child. Mary Jane says she's fine, doesn't need anything. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what it will do if he doesn't come back. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. Ted seems to be alright, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. Okay. There is nothing more surprising than a knock on a Fallout shelter door. Who could it be? Should we investigate and risk our very lives? That sounds like a good idea. Should we open the door? I don't know. I don't feel like I really trust people. I don't know if I trust people. That's saying yes, though. What if we get half our stuff stolen? Ah, whatever. We'll give it a shot. Yes. Ooh! Turns out it was a nice, mysterious fellow in a weird suit. He gave us some soup cans. This will help us survive the next couple days. We got soup! Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Today was relatively calm for Dolores. No new problems or troubling Ted this fine morning. This dreadful silence is becoming boring, and like everyday modern family, we don't have anything to talk about. Let's put the radio on, see if we can find anything to listen to. Ah, how fortunate we took the radio with us. We could probably listen to some music. They still play that out there, don't they? Getting something to drink from Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Drink, drink, drink. Water. Okay, fine. Have some water. Mary Jane didn't utter a single word today. This is very odd. Maybe someone should find out what's going on with her. Communication! Communication! Communication. Nothing solves Yes! Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the latter, but talking alone seems to do the trick. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Ted is hungry. Okay. Well, we have plenty of soup, so I'm not too worried about them eating soup. If there's one person we truly miss, it's our great Uncle Terry. He used to tell brilliant stories about his turtles, elephants, and wizards. It would be so reassuring to hear one of those stories again, and yet we don't even have a photo of him, just memories. Well, that sounds like a bozo moment, don't it? That sounds like quite the bozo moment. It's gone crazy! Bro, it's literally only day 8. And so we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Dane's diet can use a little food. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about. Ted has gone crazy. No kidding. You don't say. That's crazy. I feel like I have Ted's facial expression from time to time. I guess being alone with his wife and daughter would do that. True! What do you mean true? That's not nice. There are only so many things you can do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play some games? They're not just for kids, you know. We haven't heard from Timmy. I hope Timmy comes back. We played hide and seek. The longest round we were able to play lasted for around 10 seconds. And that was only because the lights went out for a moment. Can we spare some water? Water. Well, I'm trying not to drink all the water. We're running out here, my guy. Oh boy. More questions. We got scared a little bit today when all of a sudden our map just fell off the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted? When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we can probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world to do it. Should we try? Sometimes in addition to the expression, I drool on myself too. And what the heck, let's try and crack the safe and see what happens. Timmy has returned! Woo! We're still not certain how the map fell down. If it was some ghost playing tricks on us, it's a friendly one. Inside the safe, we found some useful items, so we'll do this ghost the courtesy of not calling it an exorcist. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is home safe with us now. And he brought back the gas mask. Woot! We found our way to a nearby hospital, which, despite heavy structural damage, is still standing. The site wasn't pretty, though. What used to be inside the hospital is now all over the place. Whatever survived the blast wave, anyway. There are plenty of bottles of liquid in one of the wards. Peroxide or not, water is water, and beggars can't be choosers! One of the dead patients had an axe sticking out of his back. According to his chart, he was feeling perfectly fine before the atomic blast. We decided he probably no longer needs that axe. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Timmy is hungry. Timmy is tired. Nothing new for Dolores. Nothing new for Ted. Okay, we'll give Timmy some soup. Hey, it worked out. I mean, we got stuff out of it, so. Should we send Dolores or Ted to go on an adventure? Or should we wait? We should send Ted. I mean, he's crazy, so why not, right? He's already gone nuts. He needs some air. I agree. Alright, we'll send him out. It's Ted time! As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we have to leave eventually. It would be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is make contact with the military. Sure, we'll put the radio on. It's probably gonna break, but... Probably gonna break eventually, but we'll see what happens. He needs some air because someone farted and it stinks in there. So true. That's what drinking all that tomato soup will do to you. We made contact! The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way! We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. Timmy is hungry. And Ted is not complaining. Alright, what should Ted bring with him? We have ammo, axe, gas mask, map, cards, radio, suitcase, and fists. Be sure it's soup and not some kind of chili? That's true. If there's a lot of gas involved, it's probably some kind of chili. Indeed, indeed. It's Chipotle in a can. Chipotle is my life! Chipotle is my life! I don't know, what should we have Ted bring with him? I'm thinking you should go with the gas mask again. I'm thinking the gas mask again. Just so that way he stays safe. Okay, we'll do that. Bye, Ted. See ya. See you later, Stinky. Gas mask probs. Getting something to drink for Mary Jane sounds like the right idea. Timmy is hungry. Apple juice, water, water. Ted is gone. Okay. Confined spaces are not very friendly environment, and we quickly got into an argument over some trivial things. If this keeps on, we might find ourselves in a nasty place. Interesting. We're done fighting, but for how long? Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Timmy eat. Timmy eat. Me want bite. Me want chili soup delight. We decided to peek outside for just a minute to see if the store around the corner was still standing. When we were about to step out, we heard a growl in the darkness and a pair of ferocious eyes appeared a few feet away. We only had moments to decide what to do. Wow, that's unfortunate. I have nothing. So I guess we're gonna die now. That's cool. Oh Lord. Timmy has lost his sanity. Timmy's gone crazy. Timmy's lost his mind. He didn't touch enough grass. It's like Bloop. He's got a cannon on his head. Okay. In other circumstances, we might have risked battling a beast in the darkness, but for some reason, we felt that it was not to our liking, so we screamed and screamed with terror. The creature was probably more afraid of us than we were of it. It left in a hurry. Well, that's a plus. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today. Timmy was driven crazy! Dolores is fine and well, as much as anyone can be fine in this tiny little shelter. It's high time we stopped wondering about what's going on and started asking questions, or at least listening to some reasonable answers. So how about turning into a radio station and hearing a thing or two about the brave new world? Sure. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government... We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. Everyone has to drink sometimes, including Mary Jane. Mary Jane wants water. Timmy wants water. Dolores, I'm assuming, want water. Yes. Okay. Wish we could just leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. Well, I mean, considering the fallout is gone for the most part, you could technically go downstairs. I mean, go back upstairs and whatever. Not upstairs or downstairs, but like, you could go outside of the shelter. But Ted came back. He's still stir crazy, but he came back. He's got his little puppet friend. Timmy is poking out the eyeballs to his bear. Would you look at that? Anytime one of the guys is left in with the two women, they go crazy. It happens. Let's see what Ted brought back. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. One of our neighbors had a boat of his own. The old-timer wasn't happy to let anyone use it and just kept it in his yard. It was still there, but the neighbor isn't. We finally got a chance to get a look inside. Since the ocean was pretty salty, keeping a supply of drinkable water on board is a pretty reasonable precaution to take. Now it's reasonable for us to take it all with us. Yay! Oh, hey, 60 seconds. Good game. Don't let them all go crazy. Yeah, both the guys already went crazy, so it happens. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? Like the good scout he is, Timmy's making the best out of his situation. He even seems cheerful. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just couldn't find anything to complain about. We're gonna give Ted some soup. He deserves soup. Oh gosh, another expedition! Should we do another expedition, or should we wait? I mean, we can send one of the girls out. Dolores did a pretty banger job last time, so I mean, we could probably send her out again. I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh boy. Here we go. We stumbled upon the remains of a bandit shantytown, or someone or something tore it down. Incidentally, amidst the rubble, we found a cat licking its all. It's the cat again! It's the cat! Can we bring the cat in again? I believe in Dolores, except when I don't. Can we bring the cat back in? Of course, take the kitty. Okay, fine. He's back! Sharikov is back! Sharikov has... It made them not crazy anymore bringing the cat in? Interesting. So bringing the cat in made them not crazy anymore? When we opened the hatch, the cat jumped in and marched around the whole shelter, sniffing all of us, every corner, every soup can, every piece of furniture. Finally, it picked a quiet place, sat down, and let out a deep sigh before taking a 12-hour nap. Its collar has Sharkarov etched in it. What kind of name is that? Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Timmy is no longer crazy. Everything is okay with Dolores. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Ted is hungry, no longer crazy. Okay, cool. Dolores! You're going outside. Family confirmed. Family confirmed cat people. Can't read. Now, the million-dollar question is, what do we send Dolores out with? What exactly would Dolores be good at taking with her? What happened to my YouTube? Why is it being weird? Okay, there we go. All right. So we have the ammo, the axe, the gas mask, the map, the cards, the radio, and the suitcase. So what should we bring with us? That is the $1 million question. The suitcase or the mask? Okay. Maybe the mask? Because, like, what are we going to do with the suitcase, though? We're just going to hit people over the head with it? I mean, I guess we could bring the suitcase. Alright, we'll bring the suitcase. Alright, suitcase it is. Dolores is going outside with the suitcase. Alright. They're all thirsty. Everyone has to drink sometimes. Thirsty. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Okay. Timmy didn't say a word about it, but when he was outside, he scratched his hand on a wire or some other rusty piece of metal. His wound is not looking pretty, and we need to do something about it. Oh, no. That's not good. Oh, I don't want to amputate him. Oh. Oh no! Oh! What do you guys think we should do? Should we amputate him? Or should we wait and see what happens and hope he doesn't get infected? Amputate or infection? What do you guys think we should do? I'd rather just axe Timmy. Get down with the sickness. Wah! Dolores might find a health pack. That's true. I don't know. I mean, maybe we should just axe Timmy and get it over with. Sorry, Timmy. Wait, what happened? He's perfectly fine. What the heck? Timmy was very brave about the idea of cleaning up his wound with a heated axe blade. It was a bit painful, but it was soon over. The axe is in no shape to be used again, but... Oh! Well, that's my fault for being so pessimistic. I didn't even think of them heating up the blade to, like, clean out his wound. I thought they were just gonna amputate him. Oh. Whoopsies. Well, now we have no axe, so that's unfortunate. I hope Dolores finds another one. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Ted is fine. 10,000 IQ move right there. Okay. What are those sounds? Are they coming from the walls? They're driving us crazy. Is something crawling in the air vents? Relax, take a deep breath. We should probably calm down before we start tearing them down. Maybe try something relaxing for a bit. Let's play cards! Having some fun made us forget about... What was that again? Mary Jane is feeling safe. No news is good news. Nothing wrong with Timmy. Ted says there's nothing to worry about. They're not getting fed then. Of course. The military is transmitting again. They said their first step is to locate any remaining survivors. A plane will be doing a sweep over our neighborhood this evening, and we're supposed to be out in the open signaling it with a flashlight, which we don't have. Man. El Bozo. El Bozo! The signal has to wait. Besides, do they even know how much a flashlight battery costs? Especially in this economy! Especially after it was wiped out! Water, water, water. And hungry. Ted is fatigued. So they all want water and soup for Ted. Sharikov is still a fresh addition to our little family, so we need to keep an eye on it. And believe it or not, today we just noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it, and it's not far. Should we take a quick trip to see what's out there? I mean, we know what's out there. We already did this part. So, should we do it again, or should we wait? I mean, we're just gonna be approached by weird people in trench coats, and then they're gonna steal the cat again, so. Alright. Wasn't there 2 people looking for it? Yeah! And we got nothing out of it. So. Look! Dolores came back! I don't see anything new, though, other than maybe soup and water. This cat belongs to us now. It's our new dear friend and a valuable addition to our bunker. We managed to use it as a pillow for a whole 10 seconds yesterday before it almost scratched our eyes out. Clearly, it's very fond of us. It's staying, and that's final. We're glad to see Dolores come back from the wasteland. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone might have followed us. Let's just hope that doesn't happen again. During our expedition, we stumbled upon the ruins of a familiar building, our local bank. Although a place like that might not be the ideal source for useful supplies, we decided to go in anyway. You never know what you might find, except for our bags of cash, obviously. It looks like the bank was robbed just before the blast. The vault was cracked open with saws, hidden in teddy bears. Does that? Anyway, we could see why they wanted to rob it so badly. The place was filled with tomato soup cans. How did it end up here? Maybe the mail had it delivered to a bank instead of a food bank? We found a shopping bag on the floor next to the counters. It contained a rotten couple of bananas, hand cream, a pair of bunny slippers, and some bottled water. Tempting as all of these treasures may have been, we limited ourselves to taking the water. We really like that suitcase. Guess it's gone now. Mary Jane seems fine today. Timmy's on his best behavior. Dolores loves to eat and she's tired. Nothing going on with Ted. Dolores is hungry. Have some soup. We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems to be ringing right now. Should somebody go and answer it? What do you guys think? Should we send somebody to go answer the phone? What do we think, guys? Those gov dudes were useless. True. It'd be a trap. Also true. Alright. Let's decide against it for now. See what happens later on. Alright. It's just way too dangerous to just randomly run across to a ringing phone in the middle of a radioactive ghost town. We're not taking any chances. It took a while before the ringing stopped. It was pretty annoying for all of us. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Timmy is hungry, fatigued, Dolores is hungry. Alright, so Timmy and Dolores are hungry. It seems awfully quiet outside. Maybe it's safe. Maybe it's not. We won't know till we go out. Should we send Timmy out again to go touch grass? I think we should. I think it's a good time to send Timmy out to go get some protein and some grass. What do you guys think? Want to send Timmy out? Touching grass time. Alright, let's go! The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened, we only found a suitcase on the doorstep and there was no one around. It isn't signed, but sure it looks like it's meant for us. Should we check what's inside the spooky suitcase? I don't know. I don't know if we should check what's inside the spooky suitcase. Okay, chat says yes. Okay. We'll check what's inside the spooky suitcase. Inside the suitcase, we found some soap. Oh, soup, sorry. In the suitcase, we found some soup, but yuck, it expired a long time ago. We were not feeling very well. Some of us spent the whole morning using the bucket in the corner. We're not accepting anonymous gifts ever again. We didn't get a suitcase back. We just got diarrhea. Mary Jane is hungry. Water. Oh, great! Mary Jane is sick now! Woo! Oh boy. Timmy's going outside. What did Timmy bring with him? Ammo, gas mask, map, cards, radio. I think the gas mask probably is his best bet. I mean, I don't know what else he could bring. Mask. Yeah, I think the mask probably is his best bet. Even though it's not really much of a, like... Even though there's not a lot of, like, radiation anymore, maybe he can trade it for something useful. Alright, be gone, Timmy. Go touch grass. Oh my god, look at her! She looks terrible. If we don't cure Mary Jane soon, who knows what will happen? Well, I can't exactly do anything about it. I don't have a first aid kit. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we will do if he doesn't come back. Alright. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about. Nothing new going on with Ted. Okay. The boredom and silence are overwhelming. Too bad we don't have TV to keep us occupied. Maybe we could take some advantage of some of our supplies and pretend they're perhaps on a movie set. No, because I don't have either of those. Ted and Mary Jane seem let down, but we have more important things to do than playing theater right now. Mary Jane is still rather sick. If there's anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would be written. There's nothing new going on with Ted. The holes in our bunker walls aren't just big enough for rats. They can easily fit a cat. We noticed Sharkov has been sneaking outside every night and then coming back in the morning. Maybe it found something edible nearby and likes to go out for a midnight snack. If that's the case, we want to go in on this plan. Should we follow it next time it goes outside? What do you guys think? Should we follow the cat? Or should we wait and let it do its thing and just stay in the shelter? Yes, follow it? Okay. We will attempt to follow the kitten and see if it brings us some yummy food. Let's see what happened. Sharkov took us to an old junkyard that is inhabited by only a lone resident, a self-proclaimed scientist living in an old bus, converted into a lab to conduct his experiments. The doc seemed happy to have his pet back, although the pet showed no enthusiasm at the prospect. We exchanged some small talk, but truth be told, we were kind of in a hurry to get out of there. The scientist didn't seem completely sane. He mentioned something about escaping the wasteland in a spaceship. Okay, so we got nothing out of that. Self-proclaimed scientist. Nothing can go wrong with that. So true. Alright, so they all want water. Just press the button. There we go. We found some weird mushrooms growing on one of the walls. Food shortage is no laughing matter, so maybe it would be a good idea to grab a mushroom bite or two. What's the worst thing that can happen? I'm not taking a bite off them. I'm all set with the mushrooms. No thanks. Wait, did we lose the cat? I'm not sure. I think so? But I'm also not 100% sure if we lost the cat. He may come back. He wasn't completely sane. Would that make him mad? A mad scientist? Probably. I would think so. We may be hungry, but there are just some things we will never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Mary Jane seems fine today. Everything's okay with Dolores. Ted is rested. It's difficult to keep our spirits up in this situation. We do hope this whole mess will be over soon, or else we might end up in a place that's much worse than this cozy shelter. Is Timmy coming back? Nope, the cat's back though. Being stuck in such a shiny? My shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth, shiny teeth. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? When we woke up today, we discovered that Sharikov somehow found his way back into our shelter. Does that mean it'll stay for good? We're not sure exactly what exactly transpired between the little guy and its owner. We asked, but it couldn't tell. We don't care, Mary Jane. Soon, who knows what will happen. Dolores is doing fine. Ted is fine. There is nothing more annoying than silence and all that we're getting from our radio. No music, no talking, nothing. Is there anything we can do with the radio to make it work again? We sure know staring at it won't help. What do you guys think? Should we try and toy with it or leave it as is? I mean, it doesn't look broken to me. It looks fine as it is. Yeah, I don't want to break it. I agree. I agree. Timmy came back! Yay! Oh, he brought a book. Timmy came back! We're sure they're just experiencing technical issues. Yes, that's it. Everything will be just fine. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. We liked our street, especially during national celebrations. Everyone joined in and decorated their lawns and houses. Plenty of fun was to be had. The street doesn't look like it will be used for any celebrations anytime soon. Not with the next 100 years anyway, but we had an idea. Maybe something useful could still be found amongst the rubble? It appears that Mr. Jenkins from down the road was brewing his own moonshine. We discovered a few bottles with labels that suggested a high percentage of alcohol, but the stuff tasted like water, so we assume he failed. Or did he? Or did he? That's not the button I want. Or did he? Huh? 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 Or did he? Huh? He knew what he was doing. Okay. We found one of our neighbors picking up books. He claimed he was looking for one titled How to Serve a Man. Apparently it's a cookbook. All he found was a scout handbook, which he gave to us. It's not the same, he claimed, for reasons he didn't go into. What? I don't want to know what you mean by that, bro. Mary Jane is hungry, wants water, hungry, tired, hungry, thirsty. Expedition! Should we send Ted or Mary Jane to go on an expedition? I mean, Mary Jane hasn't gone out once yet. So maybe we should send her. Although, no, she's sick. That's right, I forgot she's sick. Should we send Ted? Should we send Ted out on an expedition? I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Then Ted? Okay. Yeah, once again with the signal. We have no flashlight! Alright. The signal has to wait. Fainting. Something to drink. Needs food. They all ate the last time! Alright, whatever. I'll give them all soup and water. We're feeling pretty optimistic about today's expedition. The only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. We'll send Ted. Now what should he bring? Ammo, gas mask, map, cards, book, radio, or fisticuffs? He's down with the sickness. I'm thinking the mask, yeah. Eventually this mask is gonna break. It's gone on like 4 expeditions now. Alright, we'll have him go with the mask. See you, Ted. See you later, Stinky! See you later, Stinky! Alright. Jane's diet could use food. Hungry, hungry, hungry. Why are you all hungry? I've given you so much soup! A loud crash, a surprised shriek, and a bit of debris falling from our ceiling. Truly a recipe for a good start of the day. As it turns out, Sharakov found a new toy. It's the wire! What should we do about the wire again? Should we interrogate the people, or should we ignore the cable? They seemed useless. I mean, we could just, like, tell them to get lost. They were spying on you. That's true. Yeah, let's confront them. Give them a piece of our mind. Just give them a piece of our mind. Followed the wire outside and found a half-burned out truck with 2 surprised gentlemen inside, surrounded by an array of blinking bulbs. That's some space tech right there. Were they listening to us on us our very own shelter? Their feeble excuse about a roadside picnic didn't even convince us. Even Timmy knows you can't have picnics here. And no, the car had no wheels. Okay. The agents were spying. We'll let them explain themselves, and then we yell at them. Okay. They briefly waved some sort of ID cards in front of our faces and told us they're a top-secret government. The wiretap wasn't to spy on us, but rather on the cat. They suspected of being a Soviet agent. What? This is different from the last time. Wait, hold on. They briefly waved some sort of ID cards in front of our faces and told us they're on a top-secret government mission. The wiretap wasn't to spy on us, but rather on the cat. It's expected of being a Soviet agent. What? They're willing to let us into their super top secret government safe house if we help them with some sort of top secret missions. They assured us that they'd contact us again with some more details. I think they've been talking too much to the mad scientist, it sounds like. We should get Mary Jane something to drink. Tuba was bad enough, but this coughing is even worse. Mary Jane needs medicine and quick. Well, you better hope Ted finds some, because we don't have any. Maybe you should eat, water, and drink. The cat did find the wire, though, so I suppose there's some logic. I suppose. We tried to keep track of dates, but they just don't add up. Luckily, Timmy remembered it's his birthday today. We should get him a present, or a cake, or both. So that's settled. We're making a soup cake, but what about the gift? Should we gift him the book that he brought back from the wasteland? I mean, we don't have anything else for him, and we don't want him to be sad, so... We'll just give him the book. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Take the book. It's the thought that counts. We don't know if Timmy's ever going to be a Boy Scout after the apocalypse, but the Scout Handbook is a deadly spider-killing weapon in his capable hands. He's having fun. Tuba was bad enough, coffee's getting even worse. Timmy rested, Dolores is fine as well, blah blah blah. Yesterday during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell... Oh lord, I don't even... Anti-disestablishmentarianism. And it has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather shelter schooling Mary Jane a little. Should we let Dolores homeschool Mary Jane? I mean, the poor girl's already sick as it is. I mean, do we need to make it worse for her? I don't know if she can handle school right now. She's gonna die in a couple days anyway. Look at how sick she is. She looks ravenous. She looks absolutely... She's diseased! Mary Jane made a real scene complaining that Dolores would never be happy. Whoa, this got deep! Mary Jane made a real scene complaining that Dolores would never be happy, even if both of her children became president, won Nobel Prizes, and simultaneously became the first people on the moon. Bro. Dolores begs to differ. She says she would be at least a little bit content in this scenario. Bruh! That's so evil. That's so... Oh my god. What drama? What drama? We got some family drama going over here. Oh my god. Tuba was bad enough. Coughing is even worse. Timmy seems okay as much as he can be in their current situation. Dolores is fine as well, as much as anyone can be in this tiny shelter. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there, but that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. Total drama shelter. I had the same idea, but I wasn't sure how to make it work. I'm glad you thought of that. I had the same thought. I thought of Total Drama Island when I read that, but I wasn't sure how to, like... I wasn't sure how to, like, incorporate that into here. He got a med kit! Let's go! We can fix Mary Jane! He got a med kit! Let's go! Yes! Okay. Skiddo watched it all the time. I did! I liked it. Which, speaking of that, did you guys know, apparently there is a reboot of Total Drama Island that's out? I don't exactly know where it is, but apparently there's a reboot or something. I think I just saw somebody comparing the like theme shows, like the theme songs for each show. I think there was a reboot. And just like they redid the entire like theme song, and it's just not as good as the original. They made it more modern. So like, hold on. So for the theme song, right? So it goes, "Hey mom and dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind." Yes, there is a new one. Okay, hold on. So okay, so you know how it goes, right? It goes, okay, listen. All right, so it goes, the old one goes, "Hey mom and dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind." I forgot how it goes. Hold on. Drama Island intro lyrics old. Oh, here it is. Okay. "Hey mom and dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind. You asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous." Okay, so that's the original. Now it goes, "Hey, what's up? I'm here to slay. Don't know why the rest are even bothered to stay. I know the game and I brought the skill, crushing players' dreams, yet you don't know the drill. I wanna be famous." Like, why? I don't even, why would they say that they're here to slay? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, the old lyrics are so much better. I'm still getting a tuba now. Oh my god, like, because memes age really well, Skiddo, don't you know? You know, that is so true, you know? Memes really do age well in this society, don't they? Those are some lyric changes of all time. I agree. Oh my god. Oh. And you know what's funny? Is that I don't know if you guys are all caught up in like internet drama or whatever, but this lyric website says that I would also like a song from Corpse. Another song I don't know. And it thinks I would also like Toxic Gossip Train. And if you guys are like caught up in the YouTube drama, you would know what Toxic Gossip Train is, and oh, that is something. Oh boy. That is something. Imagine I just sing it during a karaoke. Toxic Gossip Train. I'm alright not being caught up. That's fair enough. Yeah, it's kind of on the cringe side of things. I don't want to talk about it on stream because I don't want to get in trouble. But because apparently the YouTuber that it's involved with is going around and putting out cease and desists towards people. Now, granted, I don't think it would happen towards me because I'm not that big of a YouTuber, but it's something. I'll confess that I try to steer myself away from drama whenever possible. Well, if you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to read on it, it has to do with Miranda Sings. So you can just look up Miranda Sings and I can guarantee you a ton of articles will come out about it. So I check Twitter like a few times a month. I don't blame you. You're probably better off. I like minimal drama. True. Except when it comes to Total Drama Island. Total Drama Island is where it's at. Mm-hmm. True. You guys remember, like, Because I don't know if you guys know, but Total Drama Island is a like spoof off of Survivor, which is a reality TV show. And in Survivor, when they go to tribal council, they all have torches, and when somebody gets voted off, like they vote for people, which I believe is what they do in Total Drama Island as well. I don't 100% remember. But like Total Drama Island's version of it is the marshmallows, where they throw marshmallows at people when they're safe. And then they get like launched into a catapult or whatever if they're not, and they get voted out. Survivor's kind of similar, where it's like they all vote and they all have torches, and whoever gets the most votes gets voted out, and they leave the island or whatever. So that's what I think is kind of funny about Total Drama Island, is that instead of using the torches like they do in Survivor, they have the marshmallows and they throw them at people. And there was a couple seasons, like a couple times, when they would like throw the marshmallows into the campers' mouths. It was so funny. And I think probably one of my favorite characters from that show was the chef, because he was just so funny. And like he did like so many like out of character things, but it was so good. And just, I don't know, it was just hilarious, the things that we come up with sometimes. Anyway, back to the game. I got distracted. Didn't he do like a lot of the jobs? Yes, he did. Yeah, he was the chef, of course, obviously, because his name was Chef. But he did a bunch of other things too, and I think he like tested the courses and whatnot too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he did a ton of things. He didn't just cook. He did a whole bunch of stuff. He was the real MVP. Okay, sorry, I got on a tangent. Okay. As long as we're safe, we can stay down here. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. Our little trip to the surface might have been spotted and followed. We should be more careful next time. Half of our local city hall has been completely obliterated. The other half, however, looked promising, so we went in to investigate the ruins. One of our surviving rooms was a small maintenance closet. The only thing inside was a bucket full of water and a mop standing in it. We managed to fill some bottles with the contents of that bucket. It does look a little bit funny, but let's just hope it doesn't taste like soap or something worse. We got 2 bottles of water, so that's good. We found the mayor sitting in his office on the top floor. He had a fully stocked first aid kit on his desk. Apparently he was a bit of a health freak. All this medication seemed to have done nothing for him, though. Now he looks rather burnt with a hint of crispy and skeletal. Oh my gosh, but at least we got that, so... Okay, so here's the question. We just got the med kit. Should we use the med kit on Mary Jane and try and keep her alive? Or should we hold on to it for something that might be more severe that comes up ahead and let Mary Jane have the worst of it? That's the $1 million question. I don't know. What do you guys think? I like what was said before. What? Use it on her or let her die? Does the Oh my gosh! Does the Wasteland really need a tuber player that can't spell? Oh my god, you're so savage. Oh my god. I mean, maybe. It's possible. I mean, don't use it yet. Okay, alright, we'll hold off. We'll hold off and see what happens. Ring ring, there we were, thinking we would never have a telephone signal again. And finally, so, no. Because last time, somebody died. Oh no! Did Mary Jane die? Oh no, she ran away. When Mary Jane's sickness got worse, and when we weren't able to provide her with medicine, she decided at the time it was to cure whatever she had on her own. She left a note saying she's not coming back since she never even liked our town to begin with. Ooh. Did someone kill the fly? It's kind of annoying. I know. I'm getting annoyed with the fly too, trust me. It's just way too dangerous to just randomly run to a ringing phone in the middle of a radioactive ghost town. We're not taking any chances. It took a while before the ringing stopped. It was pretty annoying for all of us. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we are going through, Timmy is being brave, Dolores is doing quite well, Ted's stomach is rumbling. Hurry up, my tummy is rumbling. Oh my god. Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yarns of string, the agents rang our next top secret mission that will surely land us the VIP bunker very soon. We want it to be one step expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Should we do this? Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yarns of string, the agents rang in with our next top secret mission that will surely land us the VIP bunker very soon. They wanted us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Should we do it? I'm thinking we should send Timmy. I'm thinking it's a Timmy expedition. Oh, no? So don't do it? I was gonna send Timmy, but if you think no. Well, he does need to touch grass, but not for them. That's fair. Timmy will do fine, I'm sure. Alright. I kind of want to send him out, but at the same time, I don't know. You know what? YOLO. Be gone, Timmy. Go do the thing. Who keeps knocking on the door? We graciously agreed to fulfill their request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised that they would be back with Mum in a minute. We don't know what we will do if he doesn't come back. If there's anything to report about Dolores, where he would have written. Ted is hungry. Ted has gone crazy! Bye, Tim. Oh! Oh no, guys, we have more stuff! The last thing we expected to hear while sitting in a fallout shelter was a trumpet. It was played by someone who was clearly not a trumpet player and who had previously never heard a trumpet player in his entire life. He came with a friend who knocked on the door and demanded that we let the merry men enter so they could take from the rich and give to the poor. Should we let them in? I think the answer to this question would be no, because that sounds like a serious stranger danger moment right there. But what do you guys think? I don't know. I mean, that sounds like serious stranger danger. No, you have a lot of soup. I agree. I don't want to lose my soup. Is there a target amount of days to play before you win, or is it just how long will go before you're all dead? I think it's how long you last before they all die. I don't know if there's a specific amount of days. I also don't know if you can actually be picked up by the military. I want to say you can, but I'm really not sure. I have not yet had it happen to me, so I'm not 100% sure. every time I play this game, they've always died. So, I think it's either until you get rescued or until they all die. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noise outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might just be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. Dolores has to drink. Ted wants drink. I'm running out of water. We're able to I can't do anything with the broadcast! I don't have a flashlight! Timmy, please bring back the flashlight. Oh, of course he didn't. Oh, Timmy. The signal has to wait. Blah, 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 blah. That recognition was risky business. We had to visit neighbors that were dicey even in the best of times. Oh, Timmy got hurt. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs, all of them armed to the teeth. We barely made it out of there alive, but the agents seemed to appreciate our efforts. Let's face it, these missions are actually worth it. Our bucket was just about due for an upgrade, and we're expecting government shelter to have the excellent bathroom, maybe even a hot tub. Timmy got hurt. Everything seems okay with Dolores. They're not complaining. Okay. Should we send Dolores back out into the wasteland? Or should we wait? I kind of want to send her back out into the wasteland. See what happens. Timmy can wait. He's hurt. Dolores! Dolores! Claustrophobia is difficult to fight against, especially in a little cluttered bunker. Maybe if we could open the door just for a few minutes to let some air in. If there have been people following us, I don't want that door open. Keeping the door closed was the right thing to do, but our tensions are rising in our little tiny shelter. High times we did something about Timmy's injuries. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Ted seems to be doing alright. Alright, Dolores is going! What should Dolores bring with her? Ammo, med kit, gas mask, map, cards, Boy Scout book, or radio? I mean, I think either the gas mask or the playing cards, perhaps? No, leave the playing cards. But maybe the book? The book or the gas mask, I think. Maybe the gas mask? Wait, you've had bare hands this whole time. Could catch some could catch some salmon, raid some beehives. True. I don't know. I'm gonna send her with the gas mask, I think. Yeah, Dolores. Be gone. Alright. Timmy needs a drink. Dolores is on her way. They both need water. That's unfortunate. We're running very low on water. Every new smell attacks our noses in this little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss, so when a single brick fell from the wall, revealing a tight opening, our senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. We should probably check that hole out and see what the what the source of that smell is. What do you guys think? Should we check the source, or should we just ignore it? That's a $1 million question right there. I don't know. Should we check to see what the smell is, or should we ignore it? Check to see what it is? Okay. Hi, Meth. Alright. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. That did not sound good. No, the radio's busted! No! We approached the hole cautiously and peeked inside. What happened next was clearly gave us a heart attack. Some crazed rodent, a reptile or whatever this crazy mad creature was, leapt out and started jumping all over the shelter. It was everywhere. We couldn't catch it. Before we could do anything, it pushed our radio off the table and back into the hole it crawled from. We never saw it again. No, we lost our radio! Ugh! You maniacs! You blew it up! That's something we should have told our neighbors when they blew up their barbecue last spring. Those good times. Even if they wasted a perfectly good barbecue. I want cake! Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. What we make of today will be our tomorrow. So let's make it right. Ted is hungry. Well, I have enough soup. Timmy noticed his old telescope in a pile of rubble on the other side of the street. He got really excited about stargazing again. After all, the night sky is one of the few things that still look about the same after the blast. Should we let Timmy go out and stare pointlessly at the sky? Only stars. And there's a sky full of stars. Okay, we can do it. Wait! There's conflict in the chat! Where's the other two? Mary Jane ran away. Dolores is out on an expedition. I don't know. Most of chat's saying no. Timmy shall only accept grass. That's true. Okay, final answer is yes or no. What should we do? Yes or no? Stargazing. See, the other thing to this too, though, is that he's gonna be out by himself at night. I'm gonna say no. 45 days in the shelter. That stench must be incredible. So true. I know. Do you see how much his beard has grown since we got into the shelter? And he's gone mad. He's got a sock puppet friend now. So, I mean, it's pretty intense. Going out into the wasteland after darkfall? No way. That sounds too risky. The telescope is probably broken anyway. Come on, Timmy. Stop sulking already. There are other entertainments to be had around here. Just don't ask us what. If he wants to go stargazing, we can just whack him on the head. Oh my god. Doink. Timmy prefers to have apple juice, but right now water is all they need. We're running out of water, you guys. Oh no. Clearly we're trustworthy after our last successful mission, as the agents came back with another request. We are to generously provide either a couple soup cans or some water bottles for an agent in the field. They'll take care of the delivery. In return, we'll be given an encouraging pat on the back and a promise of a better future in a safe government shelter. I feel like I'm being lied to right now. You know, I feel like these agents are leading us on at this point, being like, oh, if you give us this, if you do this, if you do this for us, if you do that for us, we'll give you what you want. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. So basically dealing with the government. Yeah, pretty much. We already have all this stuff, but here, can you give us a little bit more? Nah, I'm not giving them the soup. That's going too far. That's going too far. I am not giving them the soup. We're not giving them anything, at least not this time. Oh no, there's a whole thing about Ted. Every day Ted is becoming more and more absent-minded. Since early this morning, he has been completely committed to reading a newspaper, or rather something that he seemed to think that was a newspaper. Our toilet tissue. He seemed very interested in it, so we didn't want to drag him away from his quote-unquote reading. He had to answer a call of nature, but then he accidentally reached for our map. Suffice to say, it's unusable now. Bruh! Absolutely unusable. However, Ted didn't seem to be very bothered by it when we tried to make him realize what he'd done and take back the toilet paper. He just muttered that he just might lend it to us when he's finished. He wiped his butt with our map! Are you kidding me? He wiped his poop germs all over our map. Timmy might not seem like it, but he's a strong young boy. He's doing just fine. Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something or this bunker will drive him absolutely insane. What would you like me to do? We had thought that the phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated. The phone's ringing again. Should we send Ted out to go answer it? We're just gonna go send Ted to answer it. Just go answer the phone, bro. Where is Dolores? When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of release from the caller. They introduced themselves as a survivor who nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. About time we did something about Timmy's injuries. He's fine. Ted seems to be losing it. But what do you want me to do? We heard some commotion above, and we're pretty sure it's a band of raiders. Venturing outside might be pretty dangerous. We're not sending anybody out right now. Are you kidding me? No! No! Well, it was nice knowing you all. Bandits are at the door, promising us the worst fate we can imagine if we don't let them in. It's time to make a stand or take us surrender. Well, it was nice knowing you all. Wait, what? What? Did they just kill Timmy? Oh no! Oh my god! We watched helplessly as those cruel thugs took Timmy out of the shelter. We hope to see him again someday. Bro, those gunshots said otherwise. Ted seems to be losing it. Either we do something. I don't know what you want me to do. We wish we could just leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. Oh my god. What happened to Dolores? As long as we're safe, we can stay down here. Well, we're out of water now. For an isolated fallout shelter, we sure have been having a lot of disturbances. Something has been making a lot of noise since dawn, and we couldn't sleep. It seems to be coming from under the floor. Well, we don't have anything to do that, so... What was that noise? Who's knocking at the door? Dolores' Dunyan rings. It seems that way. Going into a tight, dark tunnel is not a good idea, especially with those weird noises coming from it. They're giving us the creeps, even up here. Oh, God. The agents they came back! The agents came back. Should we just give them the soup? Or should we say no and stand our ground? At this point, might as well. I mean, that's fair. We're getting towards the end of this round anyway, so I mean... We'll see, I guess, what happens. Not the soup! Anything but the soup! I mean, we still have a lot of soup. Where were the agents when the bandits took Timmy? I like that question! That is a very good question. You know what? We'll give them the soup and see what happens. We still have a lot of soup. What happened? We graciously agreed to fulfill their request. They thanked us for doing our civic duty and promised they would be back with more information soon. So is losing it. What else is new? We really miss the life we had. The space, the sky, the food, more food. We wish we could go back to a time before this bomb dropped. Yeah, it was 4 soups. I think Dolores is dead. Who knows? Maybe the new world will offer new opportunities and it won't be that bad. Ted's thirsty. Well, I can't do anything about that. Every time we want to check out one of these really great places in the neighborhood, we end up looking at a stain or a hole in our map. Now that's not very helpful when you're planning a very dangerous journey. Fix the map. Oh, the map is gone. We completely ruined the map. We could blame someone, but it's probably safer to say that the paper was of terrible quality. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink. Well, I don't have anything for him to drink. Oh, alright, this is the end. All hands on deck. There are people on the other side of the door, and they don't seem to be too friendly. In fact, they promised us a painful death at least 17 times already. And it's only been 5 minutes since they arrived. We better prepare. They'll be forcing that door any minute now. Here we go. This is the end. The end. It's over. We all died. We thought that these bandits would just kill us all, but instead they grabbed Ted and took him away at gunpoint. We hope nothing bad will happen. Well, he didn't die. What happened to Dolores? Timmy's behavior is odd. Trojan horse, runaway, alternative diet, there and back again, neighborhood blues. Mary Jane's illness was too much. Oh, I missed this part! Oh, she got captured! I missed that part. So, essentially, Mary Jane died and the other 3 got captured. Essentially. Wow. Well, we lasted 55 days. I mean, that's a long time. She ran away. But yeah, I'm assuming she succumbed to her injuries. Like... We consumed 12 waters, 15 soups! 9 yes decisions, 7 no decisions, 7 out of 8 successful expeditions, and brought home 15 items. We didn't defend the shelter. I mean, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good run. Like, we did a pretty good job there. Like, good job, chat. We did good! Overall, that was a pretty good that was a pretty good game. I think we did, what, 2-3 rounds of 60 seconds? I think it was 2 rounds. Wow, they last a pretty long time. But we did pretty good, though. Everything went pretty well. So, good job, chat. Yay! We did good! You did good! 2 thumbs up. Alright. I'm going to end my stream here. I think now is a good time as any to end the stream because we're going to be here for another hour and a half if I do another one. So, yes. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that other fun jazz. I'm hoping there may possibly be a debut next week. I don't know yet. I'm still waiting for the model to get fixed. But keep an eye out on my Twitter. I'm going to be putting the schedule out this weekend. So keep an eye out for that as well. You will be seeing my schedule soon. So keep an eye out for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Hopefully you guys do something fun. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully you do something fun. Yeah. You do something fun. Okay. Have a good weekend. Have a good night. Have a good Friday. Goodbye.